particular aspect, arm wrestling doesn't really manage to capture my attention quite as much as everything else does.
Welcome back to Arm Wrestling Unpacked. Today we're going to be talking about Andrey Smaev. I mean, anyone within the realm of arm wrestling and probably strength sports in general know about this guy. Uh, in pulling movements, he's an absolute monster. Pull-ups, uh, all that sorts of stuff. He's massive arms, forearms, hands possibly bigger than Levon's based on some things we've heard. I think Larry Wheels commented on that though. Andrey Smaev has some of the most hype surrounding him in all of arm wrestling, really strength sports, bodybuilding. I mean, this guy's all over the place. Within arm wrestling, though, he's never participated in a tournament that I know of, but I'm pretty confident in that. A match, super match, just, practice pulls. So that begs the question then, how can somebody with so little to show have so much hype in the sport? Well, you would have to look at some of his lifts, some of his arm wrestling specific lifts, pulling strengths. He has demonstrated certain lifts that, with respect to arm wrestling and arm wrestlers, is actually really impressive. Practice pulls. I mean, he beat Larry Wheels. I mean, I don't know how much that says. Larry hasn't arm wrestled seriously in almost 2 years. I mean, he has huge hands, almost as big as Levon's, if not just as big or bigger. What is it, 25-inch arms, 22-inch forearms? His structure is huge. He looks like a better candidate for the sport than someone like Brian Shaw, even. So some of the hype makes sense, but as somebody said, I seen somebody say on Reddit that it's like scouting a tall guy for basketball. Oh, this guy is tall. He's 6'10". Oh, you gotta play basketball. You gotta play basketball. It's a bit bizarre when you think about it. Robert Baxter recently came out with a video or a podcast talking about a match for Smaev on August 1st.
So the rumor is that he's coming in August to Georgia. That's the rumor. I've heard it's true. I've heard it's not true. Very interesting.
And at the same time, you have Leonidas talking about a possible match coming up, but he doesn't want to say who, and a lot of people are speculating. But with this guy, the problem is there's been talks before from Robert Baxter's side talking about, oh, we've been in contact with his sponsors and people around him, and they gave us their word or whatever. Like, until we hear it from Andrey Smaev's mouth, I think it's best to, withhold any sort of anticipation or hype regarding him arm wrestling. He hardly does it. He just seems to like to mess around with some of the lifts sometimes. Maybe he thinks it'll build him bigger arms. Who knows? But I'd say for now, the hype is sort of dead. I don't think it's there until I hear it coming from Andrey Smaev itself. Anyways, what do you guys think? Comment down below. Give me your opinions. What do you think about the hype surrounding him? Will he beat Levon? Is he the next Levon Slayer? Like, subscribe. I need to get a better mic, so please. Thank you. Have a good one.